The night the forest took two of my friends. People will call me crazy when I tell this story. Some laugh, some think I made it up, but there is one person who never laughs when I talk about it, because he was there with me that night, and we both know what we saw in the forest. Even now, 10 years later, I still wake up some nights hearing that growl in my head. And the worst part, the curse of our town was real. We were all 10 years old when we first heard the story. Every kid in our small town knew about Black Hollow Forest. The adults pretended it was just an old legend meant to scare children, but the older kids whispered something different. They said every few years, the forest chose 4 boys who were 10 years old. 4 boys would go in, but not all of them would come back. It was late afternoon when my best friend Ethan brought it up. We were sitting near the old playground with Marcus and Noah. Ethan smirked and nudged me. "Triple dare you to go into Black Hollow tonight, Alex." I laughed. "Oh yeah, then the same dare goes to you and Marcus." Marcus immediately looked uncomfortable. Noah, who had been quiet the whole time, suddenly spoke. "My dad didn't come home last night." We all looked at him. Noah's dad was the town sheriff. "He texted my mom," Noah continued quietly. "Something about a missing kid, a boy named Tyler Grant." The air suddenly felt colder. Tyler was 10 years old. Ethan rolled his eyes. "Come on, it's just a stupid story." I nodded, trying to look brave, but something about the way Noah said it made my stomach twist. Still, none of us wanted to look scared, so we made a plan. That night, we packed small bags and told our parents we were sleeping at each other's houses. Then we met near the edge of Black Hollow Forest just before sunset. At first, everything felt like an adventure. We laughed. We pushed each other. Ethan kept teasing Marcus for jumping at every sound. But once we stepped deeper into the trees, something changed. The forest was too quiet. No birds, no insects, just the sound of our footsteps and the wind moving through the branches. We turned on our flashlights. Ethan walked in front. I followed behind him. Marcus walked behind me. Noah stayed last. For a while, everything seemed normal. Then Marcus slipped. He was walking on an old fallen log when suddenly, "Crack! Marcus!" we shouted. He disappeared down a steep rocky slope. We rushed toward the edge. That's when the fog appeared. It rolled in so fast it felt unnatural. Within seconds, we could barely see each other. "Marcus!" Ethan yelled. No answer. My heart started pounding. Something felt wrong. Very wrong. We climbed down carefully. The fog made everything blurry. Then Ethan suddenly tripped over something. We both fell. When I looked down, my blood froze. Marcus's backpack. But Marcus wasn't there. And then I saw it. For just 1 second, a shadowy figure dragging Marcus deeper into the fog. "Run!" I screamed. We grabbed Noah and started climbing back up the slope. But the fog followed us. Halfway up, we heard footsteps. Something was climbing up behind us. Fast. Too fast. Ethan turned his flashlight down the hill. And that's when we saw him. A boy stood there. Or at least, something that used to be a boy. His skin was gray. His eyes looked empty. His mouth hung open like something was wrong with it. Noah whispered the name before I could. "Tyler, the missing boy." Then suddenly Ethan slipped. I watched in horror as he fell backwards. But he didn't hit the ground. Something caught him in the fog and pulled him away. His scream echoed through the forest. Then it stopped. We kept climbing. We didn't even think anymore. Just fear. Pure fear. When Noah and I finally reached the top, we collapsed. We thought we were safe. But then we saw hands reaching over the edge of the cliff. Gray hands. Thin hands. Too many hands. Noah screamed. We grabbed a heavy fallen branch and slammed it down on the hands. They didn't react. No screams. No pain. Just silence. Then we pushed the log harder. And from the fog below, something growled. Not human. Not animal. Something worse. The hands disappeared. Noah grabbed my arm. "Run!" And we ran. We ran all night through the forest. Branches cutting our skin. Feet bleeding. We didn't stop until we reached the highway miles away. There in the middle of the road, we collapsed and cried. Only 2 of us came out of Black Hollow Forest that night. No one ever found Ethan, or Marcus, or Tyler. The police searched for weeks. Nothing. The town called it a tragic accident. They said we must have imagined things. But Noah and I know the truth. Sometimes late at night, we still hear strange sounds coming from the forest. And every few years,